Okay, we give a closer to it. How can we give a closer to it? We can give a closer to it by moving from C to A. And when you move from C to A, you are in the compression mode, correct?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so this is what we have done. We moved from A to B, then B to C, and then gave a closure to it, moving from C to A. Please take a good look of this. Okay, please take a good look for the case at hand. You need to study against PV, because once you are conversant with PV, we'll go for exchange of access. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
having said, Krish, that we'll cross the bridge when we'll get to it. Please be wary of the 2021 will focus on 11th, much more on 11th than 12th. Getting it, dear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please be very careful on every topic which otherwise they were otherwise also important. Now they have gained ground, and they being rotational mechanics, laws of motion, waves, heat, fluid. They were anyway high, but now they have gained all the more ground. Yes, Vedant, you're saying so.
Will there be any changes in our syllabus for 2022?
No, 2022 will not, because 2022 is way too far to see it being carried that long. But 2021 is certainly to get affected.
Yeah.
And
Sir,
they
and
have made no
just
bones
one,
about it. They have made no bones about it will be affected. Yeah.
just one question. For example, if there is a for example, if I'm studying for 8 hours a day, so what would be the distribution of 11th to 12th? Sir,
Bifurcated as of now. See, as of now, you are to bifurcate it as per what the school is asking for. To be very frank with you, is it okay? So bifurcation will be a shy higher. You're saying 8 hours, then make it 5-3. Okay, for now.
okay,
Okay.
sir.
But
Try for
as you are
11th.
close to the examination, you can appreciate 11 to 6 and 12 to 2. Rather, I'll say you'll add to the number of hours of studies as you
No,
are
sir,
approaching.
I don't study for more than 8 hours. I just asked, sir, like you told 8, no, sir, first. So
Five
I just
three,
asked.
5-3, 5-3, Krish. 5 for 11, 3 for 12. Okay, 12 is going to be curtailed without that. Okay, look over here. Yeah, A to B, B to C, and C to A, right?
Sir, in 1
Yes.
second, sir, before you proceed, sir, can you suggest one book for KBPY, like a few books which I can actually refer to?
KBPY, which top are you looking for a book in totality, or you want breakups?
The separate books are also okay. So just like to know that how to
That's
give up to questions.
the data. I'll get you the data. I'll pass on the data to you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I'll pass on the data to you. You'll get to know which book against what topic from there. Fine.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So A to B, B to C, C to A. This is what you have for PV for the process or collation of process. Can we say we collated the processes? We collated how many processes over here? 3 processes, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I ask you to change this PV process collation to VT process collation. This is PV process collation. This you got against pressure axis and volume axis. The same order being the same, no change on order. Cycle may change, that you ought to decide later on what has happened to cycle, or it'll remain the same. Whatever it may be, you ought to decide later on that. I seek a change of axis from PV to VT. Is it okay? Order of process remains the same from PV to VT. Can I get a conversion of graph? Convert PV to VT. Convert PV to VT, volume temperature. This is your PV plot. Convert it to VT plot.
Sir, for isobaric, V is directly proportional to temperature, right?
Correct.
Be a straight line.
So if V is directly proportional to temperature, let me draw it over here only for you. I think it's visible this area, correct?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So we start with A, shall we?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. So it will be it will be a straight line.
This is A to B. And as I move from A to B, volume is increasing. I'm marking this as volume and this as temperature. Please take a note of, as you move from A to B, pressure is constant, but volume appreciates, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So we should draw a line firstly, as we are referring to PV is equal to nRT, and as the RDs pontificate, V is proportional to temperature as pressure is constant for the process AB, right?
Yes, sir.
So V proportional will get us V is equal to K times T. This is the equation of a straight line passing through origin. Agreed, yeah?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Y is equal to mx. It is in the form y is equal to mx. All of you, please take a note of it. Y is changed
Yes.
by v and x is changed by time. What form it is to indicate? It is to indicate a straight line with slope k. What is k over here? To be precise, nr by p. Correct, dear?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So K is nR by P. I'll take a few questions on that as well. That's the reason I have highlighted the fact K being nR by P. Anyway, for now, this is the equation of a straight line passing through origin. So I want to extend it up to the origin. We are to start with point A. We move up to B. Correct? Yeah, check it out. We move up to
Yeah.
B. Comfortable, all of you?
Yes, sir.
We get a straight line. From A to B, we move in a straight line with slope nr by p. Thereafter, we are to negotiate adiabatic process. After of this, we are to negotiate process which is adiabatic. And as we are to relate volume with temperature, we have an equation, if you may recollect, TV. You remember we have in the process equation got first PV gamma minus 1 is equal to constant, which we changed to PV
Yes.
gamma is equal to constant. Can you recollect?
Constant. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Recollect, this is adiabatic process equation. We have seen them in Watts and all. Can you
Yes, sir.
recollect?
I remember. I remember.
Yeah, so TV gamma minus 1 is what is relevant to me as I am to relate volume with temperature. Whichever gas it may be, gamma is greater than 1, we know. So we go by TV gamma minus 1 is equal to constant for the second process, right? So second
Yes.
process will be to us what kind of figure this is to lead to. This equation is to lead to what kind of figure? Of course, you will say in temperature volume, it will get you rectangular hyperbolic figure. Agreed? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Kind of figure you will be getting. You will be getting rectangular because this equation is suggestive of a rectangular hyperbola. Agreed? Yeah.
The screen is
Yes,
frozen to
sir.
me.
So your screen is
So the
frozen.
screen is frozen.
Okay,
So
freezes
now,
again. What's the problem today, dear? It's freezing quite often.
So now it's not visible only, sir. It's all blurred.
Did it restore? No.
No, sir.
no,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
So should we all leave and rejoin once?
Not all, rather I should. Because problem is with my
Yes.
connectivity. Just a minute. Nothing. It's still blank, correct?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll rejoin. Just a minute. Any luck?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir.
good
sir,
now.
now
Yeah.
Okay, fine, good. Okay, so I was asking for will it be rectangular, hyperbolic, to which I got your admission. Yes, it will be. Correct, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, rectangular, hyperbolic, and BC should be part of that rectangular hyperbola, correct? It should be rectangular hyperbolic with BC being housed by it. Say me yes or no.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So let me draw a rectangular hyperbola for you. This is the rectangular hyperbola that I'm drawing for you. Okay, an extended rectangular hyperbola. B certainly is housed by it. I wish to get from any one of you which part of this rectangular hyperbola, above of B or below of B, should fall C. Which part of this rectangular hyperbola, above B or below of B, should fall C? Anyone?
Above B. It's above B because it's
Above.
expansion, right?
Okay, exactly. It is expansion, rightly so. So above of B and above of B, I'm marking it over here, exactly ahead of, exactly, I'll say straight up front A. Tell me why have I marked
So,
straight up front A? Why I have marked straight up front
yeah,
A is
okay.
going to the
It should be
fact
isothermal.
that,
It should be
yes,
isothermal.
exactly.
They should line.
Those following isothermal, and isothermal is indicative of temperature being constant, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, so it should be as shown. Do take note of cycle, all of you. This is what I meant by inversion of cycle. Please see in PV, the cycle was clockwise, correct?
Yes, sir.
In PV plot, the cycle was clockwise. Here the cycle got inverted. This is inversion of cycle. The cycle for VT is anti-clockwise, right?
Yeah, yes,
Yes.
sir.
Process remains the same. Order remains the same. Please be careful of. We have not changed the order. Did we change the order? Did we take it willy-nilly? No, the
No, sir.
order being intact. We are well in order, though there is an inversion on cycle from clockwise to anti-clockwise, and it may very well be every other time on cards. Got it, dear? So to please
Yes,
don't
sir.
get cagey if the cycle is getting in any case reversed. It is possible, very much possible for cycle to get reversed. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next, write down. Given VT plot, given VT plot, change to PV plot. Given VT plot, change to PV plot. So VT this time is given to you. You have to change it to PV plot. This is to us VT plot. AB and CD are straight lines passing through origin. AB and CD are straight lines passing through origin. This is volume, this is pressure to us. You have to convert PV.
So So the order is same, no? Isobaric, adiabatic, and isothermal.
Yeah, that's correct. AB will be isobaric, followed by isothermal. Then again, you have isobaric, not adiabatic. CD will be
No, they
isobaric again. One is isobaric expansion, the other is isobaric compression, right? Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yes,
CD
sir.
also is isobaric, and then is DA. DA is isothermal. On isothermal front also you have isothermal compression and isothermal expansion. BC is isothermal compression and DA is isothermal expansion, correct? We are to check for pressure volume. From here, let's move for PV plot. So what shall we do? Shall we plot it over here? This is pressure, this is volume. You can begin from any
What?
point. I begin with point A, right? So let's start
Mm,
with point A. This is point A to me, let's say. Now, AB is, as you know, isobaric process, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So it started parallel line.
A straight line parallel to volume axis. This is AB to me. This is AB. Fine, done with it. Then we go
then
for
right.
CB, correct? BC. Then we go
Yeah.
for BC, right? Fresh.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And BC, if I go for, we are known to, it'll be adiabatic isothermal process. An isothermal process on PV is being shown by rectangular hyperbola. So let me draw rectangular hyperbola for you and ask the same question. According to what you fathom, where should fall C? Above of B, below of B?
Be-
Or
Below.
As you know, it will fall on
Below.
this rectangular hyperbola, correct? Yeah. It is ought to fall on the
Yes.
rectangular hyperbola.
And
Above
be
B,
below.
below.
It'll be below B.
If we go below B, if we go below B, then we are going for expansion of volume, right? Yeah.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
go
Yeah.
below
Yes, sir.
B, if you mark C over here, then you are suggestive of that when we move from B to C, volume saw an appreciation. Is that the case?
no,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
How
Yes,
come
I'm
that is
No,
the case? What
no,
are you
sir.
saying? How come
The
that is
decrease.
the case, Krish? When you're moving from B to C, volume is increasing
No, sir. Decrease.
and you should go above, correct? Yeah, volume should decrease. So let's say C is somewhere over here. Got it? This will not be C. It cannot be below. It should be above. And we have rationalized it based on what is happening to volume. Getting it, Krish?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And then we move from C to D.
Sir,
C to D will
again.
again be aligned parallel to volume axis, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We draw another line parallel to volume axis. Let us stretch it. This is a line parallel to volume axis. Let us say good enough. Then, which side of C, right or left, should fall D? Right of C, left of C should fall D. This is C to me. Effective C is this. Right of C or left of C should fall D. Anyone?
C
Sir,
to the left, no, sir. Because this decrease in
Left.
volume from C to D.
left. Yeah.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely correct. As you are moving from C to D, there is a dip in volume. As dip is in volume, you need to show it with the same dimension. So dip in volume can go way too far or it can remain here. That is for you to decide. Because you are privy to what you are to close this process by. You are to close this process by another rectangular hyperbola, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that rectangular hyperbola should house D and A both, right? Yeah.
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 Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me draw the rectangular hyperbola for you. This is the rectangular hyperbola for you. We started with A, went up to B, B to C, C to D, and back to A. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Check the graph, all of you. Is this the graph that we are getting? Fine.
Yeah.
Is this good
Correct.
with all of
Yes,
you?
sir.
The
yes.
arrow
Okay.
from
Yes, sir.
D to A will be downwards, no, sir.
Which one, dear?
So D to
arrow
A.
from D to A.
Yes, correct. Correct, Krish. It'll be done. Right. Okay, so this is what we are getting. Correct here. A, B, C, D, A, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, good enough. Now write it down. In the process shown, in the process shown, name A, B, B, C, and C, D. In the process shown, name A, B, B, C, and C, D. A, B, B, C, and what did I say? A, B, B, C,
C
and
and C.
C, A. A, B, B, C, and C, A make it. A, B, B, C, and C, A. Unilaterally, name A, B, B, C, and C, A. Unilaterally, hence calculate work done. Hence, calculate work done by gaseous system. Hence, calculate work done by gaseous system. Also find maximum temperature. Also find maximum temperature. The system records maximum temperature. The system records while moving from B to C. While moving from B to C. This is PV plot to us. Pressure, volume. Given to you, let's say this is P naught. This is 3P naught. This to us. Oh, pressure that side, sorry. This is P naught. This is 3P naught. This is volume. So V naught and 2V naught.
Sir, can you say a work done by gaseous system after that? Gaseous system?
Undergoes the process. I have called this actually is collation of three processes, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But I'm calling this a process, and then you are to unilaterally let me know on what is AB, what is BC, and what is CA. Got it? You have to name
Yes,
them.
sir.
Okay. So let us name them. Let me get from any one of you name for process AB. Which process it is to be? Is it
Hydrophoric.
isothermal, isophoric? What process it is to be marked? Yes, Krish, you were saying something.
Isophoric, sir. Volume is constant.
So,
Phoric. Phoric, sir. Phoric.
isophoric, absolutely correct. It is an isophoric process, as did Krish indicate. Isophoric means volume will remain the same. Isochoric means volume will remain the same, and work done by gaseous system, of course, in this process will be zero. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Why will work done
Yes.
by gaseous system be zero? Because there is no change in volume. PdV will be zero, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Or
Yeah.
area under PV curve will be a point. Please don't take this as the area, okay?
Yes,
That
sir.
is the area under PV curve. Area under PV curve is this one, this point, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Point cannot merit area, as you know, right? Yeah. Point
Yes.
cannot merit area. Therefore, we say that there is no area which we can allocate. Work done by gaseous system when it undergoes isobaric process is zero. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good enough. let me push the envelope and ask you. Just ask me. This is of course a question which featured in IIT, but I'm just trying to go beyond it and supported my pursuit. If I am asking you on, as you move from A to B, volume didn't change, but you can say pressure got changed from P naught to 3 P naught, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So in this process, is heat absorbed or is liberated by gaseous system? In this process, is heat absorbed or is liberated, released by gaseous system? Can anyone take the lead? Anyway, we are to study. It is into comment.
Sir,
But
it is
can
a
anyone
regular figure,
preempt
right?
it? It's an ideal gas. Unless stated otherwise, take the gaseous system to be ideal on nature.
Sir, so it's a regular figure.
I couldn't get you. Come again?
Sir, it's a regular figure, right?
It's a regular figure. Yeah, it's a triangle.
So you
But
had
I'm
said that
not
when
asking for the figure per se. Let me correct over here. Let me correct you, Adesh. I'm not asking for the figure per se. I'm asking for AB. Just AB.
oh just
AB, when you move from A to B, then work done by gaseous system is zero. That we know. Okay.
yes, sir.
Then my question, only to limit to AB being, what is happening when gaseous system is taken from A to B? Is the gaseous system absorbing energy or is releasing energy?
Sir,
Anyone?
since pressure is increasing, uh, it is absorbing
Sir,
energy. No, wait, no. Uh,
sir, work done is zero.
Yeah.
So
so it's no energy is going to be.
there is
Let me
no
draw
transfer
your
of
attention to
energy.
this because these are the questions. Just studying theory will not in any way address your cause and your cause being questions. So Q, let me remind you of this equation. Q is equal to delta U plus
Plus
PdV.
PDV.
It should
So
not lose on you. The equation should not lose on anyone, right? Yeah.
yeah, so but then
Yes.
Yes,
how do you know whether
PdV
delta
in
is
this case is zero. PdV is zero. And what we end up getting is Q is equal to delta U. And we
we
know
it's
for ideal gaseous system, U depends solely on temperature, correct?
yeah,
U
yes,
is
yes sir,
depends solely on temperature, right, dear?
yes, sir.
yes sir,
Is an ideal gas, so it will be in adherence to PV is equal to nRT. As volume is constant and you are increasing pressure from A to B, so temperature is also to increase. Agreed?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
And if temperature increases, delta U is positive, right, dear?
Yes, sir.
Delta U,
So,
remember, hence PV delta T. Remember or not?
yes, sir.
PV delta T, correct? So
Yes, sir.
delta U will be positive owing to delta T being positive and delta T is positive owing to as you move from A to B, what you negotiate is increment on pressure, right? At constant volume, of course.
Uh,
So what we are to say, as you move from A to B, heat should be absorbed by it, correct?
yes, sir.
yes sir,
Why? Q is positive. So heat should be absorbed by gaseous system. Getting it there? How
Yes,
did we
sir.
get to there? This is the process you
Sir,
are to replicate. Yes, Pratyush.
sir, but means if theoretically we analyze it that through AB work done is zero, AB in
So
AB work done is zero. So how there will be transfer of any energy?
transfers heat there.
Means
Work done. How does it matter? Work done by gas is what? Work done by gas is what? How is that to over here merit? Work done can be positive, work done can be negative. Alone work done is not to decide. what is to decide on Q is delta U plus PdV both. Work done can be zero, positive, negative, whatever. You are not to base only on work done. You are to base it on internal energy plus work done. Q is what? Either you supply or is by gaseous body released. If Q is positive, that means you are supplying it, gas is absorbing it. If Q is negative, it is suggestive of gas releasing it. Got it?
Okay,
One
sir.
doubt.
Yeah.
So here you're told heat is absorbed by the gas, no sir.
Yeah, of course, because Q is positive, so I have supplied heat, only then Q is positive, right?
But then yeah, and then
When
temperature is
Q is
increasing.
positive, it will absorb. When Q is negative, it will liberate. Yes, Krish.
Yes, sir. But then temperature is increasing, no sir, because pressure is increasing, temperature is increasing.
Correct, correct, correct.
Because if something absorbs heat from its surrounding, the temperature should decrease. Then how?
My temperature will decrease if you are absorbing heat from surrounding. What are you saying, yeah? Your internal energy depends on temperature. If I pass energy to you, will it not reflect in the form of increment in temperature? Will the temperature decrease? I am providing energy to you. Okay.
Okay.
What will happen to your temperature? What are you
I'll
saying? You have,
my
you know, all of you are asking that question because you have forgotten on this diagram. You have lost on it. Q was given, delta U, some part of it was utilized, and the rest was used to do work on the surrounding, right? Yeah.
yes, sir.
Q was given to it. Given to it means this Q should be positive. And that is what we utilize as increment in internal energy and doing work. Anyway, back to my question. Is it fine with all of you? Anything else then to ask,
Sir,
Pratyush? Ish,
in
anyone?
exams, sir,
No, sir.
if they give us a graph or any two graphs in which it's shown that internal energy is a function of temperature and volume, so then we just simply say it's not an ideal gas, no?
Yes, of course. It cannot be an ideal gas because we are to take par for the course, any ideal gas. It is only temperature to behold internal energy. Is it
Yes, sir.
okay? Temperature is the repository for internal energy. Got it, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell me what is temperature of B and C? If I ask you, you can express it in terms of number of mole being eta. What is temperature of B and what is of C? What will B read temperature wise? Pressure is known to you, volume is known to you, N is known to you. So what will you say? Pressure 3P naught, volume V
By
naught,
NR.
correct?
Yeah.
Equal to
Yes.
N R temperature at B, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Temperature at B reads 3P naught V naught by NR. This is the temperature equation for point B, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please go by same logic. Let me know on temperature at C. Get me
2 P
your
naught V naught by NR.
So T is equal to 2 P naught V
Not by
naught
NR.
by NR by eta.
Yes.
okay. So it is 2 P naught V naught by NR. Let me make a slight change over here so as to ask you a question. Let me make this also for the time being. I'll come back to this. Let me make this also 3V naught. Now tell me, what will it be?
Sir, isothermal. 3 P
Isothermal.
naught V naught by NR.
3P naught V naught. And this is what I wanted to get, which Krish didn't fail me on. He jumped the gun saying that it is isothermal process. Why? Because temperature at B is equal to temperature at C. Can ever BC be an isothermal process? Of course
No, sir.
not.
No, sir.
No,
Not
sir. Yeah.
straight line.
Why
Yeah.
can't it be an isothermal process? Because isothermal in
Straight line.
PV will be indicated by a rectangular hyperbolic curve, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I was about to ask
I
that.
told you
That's
that
why.
BC is a straight line. So please refrain from putting cart before horse, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, you can say that B and C are to fall on an isotherm. That is okay. You can say that both B and C, they are to fall on an isotherm. An isotherm which is of what temperature? Temperature is equal to 3 P naught V naught by NR. What did you?
Yes,
That
sir.
you can, but we should not that BC is isothermal process. What process it is, we don't know. As of now, we don't know. Okay, so we are keeping it as it is. We don't know what process it is. Now we move to A. From
There
C,
is
we
a
move to
three
A.
V naught or there
Yes,
is
yes, dear.
still three V naught or two V naught now. There is still three
I'll be
V naught or two V.
back to 2P. We are back to that was just a question asked because in IIT was given to you 3 PV, 3V naught. Okay. In IIT,
Okay.
when was asked, it was given to you 3V naught. Why? Because they wanted it to be easier for you, easier to calculate temperature. So they got you both TP, TC, they got you reading 3P naught, V naught by NR, thereby making your calculations easy. I'm not taking 3V naught, I'm taking 2V naught. And then, of course, adiabatic, it cannot be isothermal in any case. Even now, it is not isothermal. But the moment you have taken 2V naught, you cannot let an isotherm meet them, correct? So I'll have to remove that
Yeah.
isotherm. Getting it?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
There is no isotherm now. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, because they are reading different temperatures. So back to our basic question, 2V naught is what we have over here. Now, as you move from C to A, what is the name you are to allocate to this process?
Isobaric.
Ice.
Isobaric.
Isobar.
Isobaric compression. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Isobaric compression. So we know about the processes. Let me also ask you on, as you move from C to A, what will happen to heat? Will heat get absorbed or liberated by gaseous system? Will gaseous system absorb heat or it is to liberate heat? What will you say about it? You are moving from C to A. What can you tell me about it? We are moving from C to A. C to A. What happened to Q? You are,
The
of
work
course, to
done
remove.
is
This
Sir,
is
we
the only
calculate the temperature difference, right?
yeah. This is the only equation you can repose faith in. Say me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes,
The
Okay.
work done is not zero.
pressure is constant.
Q will be delta U plus pressure constant as we know. So P into delta V, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Delta U is then T delta T and this is NR delta T, correct? So I
Yes,
get
sir.
your formula here. This will be NCP delta T. Clear? CP plus R. CP plus R is equal to CP. Check it here.
Yes, sir.
Which equation? Cp minus Cv is equal
Yes,
to NR.
to R.
Got it? So if the
Yes, sir.
process is isobaric, you can straight write Q or present Q as NCP delta T, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And we move from C to A. Pressure is constant, volume is decreasing, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So if will decrease, so will temperature. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
In
Yes,
that
sir.
case, what we Q will be negative. Agreed?
Uh,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Yes, sir.
Q is negative, then we will say in this process, heat is released. Got it? Yeah. Heat is released. When you move from C to A, heat will be released by gaseous system. Released as Q is negative. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I am still very much open to BC. What is happening in BC that anyone will let me know of? Anyone who can try on BC? Okay. I change it again and ask you back to you. Was it 3V naught, then what was happening? As you move from B
Then
to C, 3V naught. What you have said will be delta U. Were it 3V naught, what you would have said, what would have been your reading vis-a-vis delta U? Come on, dear.
the video is lagging.
Okay.
The video
Were
is
it
lagging.
okay, just a minute. Were it 3V naught? I was saying were it 3V naught? Just a minute. Still lagging?
So that's why it was a little difficult. Yeah, now it's okay. Yes,
That's
sir.
fine.
I was saying were it 3V naught, were it, then as you move from B to C, what would we have read? What would you have read against delta U?
Sir,
What would you have read vis-a-vis delta U? Yes, Adesh.
sir,
Minus PdV.
Delta U. Anyone?
So will it be minus PdV? Because
I repeat, were it 3V naught, what you would have read against delta U when you move from B to C?
Sir, if it is 3B not, then delta T is 0.
Very good. Delta U, not delta T is 0, and
T
so
is
will be
0.
delta U. Correct?
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Good, Pratyush. Absolutely correct. Delta T would have been 0 then, and in accordance, delta U would also be 0. Correct?
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Then we would have related it to PdV because delta U is 0. Correct?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
yes, sir.
PdV, as you know, is area under PV curve. Therefore,
Yes,
area under PV curve being positive, we would have said Q will be positive. Correct?
yes, sir.
Correct. Getting it here?
Yes, sir.
As we move
Yes, sir.
from B to C, area under PV curve would have been positive. How we know? Delta V positive. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in that case, we would have taken Q to be positive. That means gaseous system must have absorbed energy. Were it 3V naught? Fine. That's what it is. It is not 3V naught. It is 2V naught. So if it's 2V naught, what is delta U now? What is delta U now? Positive or negative, or is intact 0? Positive or negative, or is intact, which is 0. Of course, it cannot be 0. It will either be positive or negative. And
It'll
that
be
depends on what's happening temperature.
yes,
Temperature is
yeah, it'll be
decreasing. Correct?
yes, sir.
Service.
Yes, dear.
So 1 second. Yes, P naught, B naught.
Temperature check. This is 2, correct? Because this is 2V naught, right?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes. So,
Temperature of C is temperature of C is less than temperature of B, correct? Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Therefore,
So it should
temperature
be losing
decrement will
energy.
lead to fall in delta U, correct?
Yes,
And
sir.
CV and delta T, if I write, here delta T will be negative, agreed?
Yes, sir. It will be minus P naught, V naught by
For
NR.
PdV. Then we go for PDV, correct? And
Yes, sir.
PDV we know is area under curve. Which curve? This curve, straight line rather.
Yes, sir.
It will be area under straight line. Is it not a trapezium?
Yes, sir.
So what we can say, half sum of parallel sides. Parallel sides means what to us?
P
This
naught
and
and
this. What is this? 3p naught, not p naught.
so
3p
plus
naught,
P.
this one is p naught, correct. 3p naught and p naught will make 4p naught, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Half into sum of parallel sides, so 4p naught into difference between them. So this is V2 V naught, this is V
Plus
naught,
P
is
naught.
to get you a difference of V naught, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you ought to check which one is higher. Okay, if this is higher, then Q will be negative. If is this, Q will be positive. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
And that we can check only if we know gamma, because CV will be replaced by R divided by gamma minus 1. Got it, yeah?
Yes, sir.
So if gamma is furnished, we are equipped to say which is higher, and accordingly heat will be absorbed or liberated, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so that was anyway offshoot. I'll get you gamma. You can check yourself what happened. For now, your aim was to calculate and read the question, please. First was to give epithet to the processes involved, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you gave the epithet to AB, you gave it to CA, but you cannot, you went quiet on BC because BC cannot be said to be any of the four known to us qualifying for, correct?
Yeah.
Right, sir.
The four known to us, four processes that we are privy to, it doesn't suit the bill. Can we say that?
Can you call it a
Yes, sir.
polytropic process?
Yeah, you can call polytropic because polytropic is amorphous, but polytropic doesn't get you any idea on what process exactly it is. Correct, yeah?
Yeah, sir. And for the question which IIT asked, so the three V
No,
naught
it
one,
was
what was
not
the answer
asked for
for
the process name. IIT asked the last two. Okay, process name is what I have added. IIT asked on temperature and delta U, Q. There was subjective question at that time. It is from those days. So there were three parts of this question, and they asked you on Q, T, and temperature.
it? Okay,
Q,
sir.
T of these parts, and temperature as you go from B to C. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, on the last part of it, which is as we go from B2, I'm jumping to last part because work done by gaseous system is known to you here. Tell me, will it be positive or negative? Total work done. Total work done by gaseous system, what will it be? Positive or negative? Anyone? I have taught you about it, yeah. Don't keep on
The
losing.
area enclosed by the figure
Area
will be the total work done.
of the figure, that means a triangle, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
so it will be
This
half.
will get you, see, DC will get you positive work, correct? Which is what we have
Yeah.
calculated just now. Check it out. DC will get you positive work and CA will get you negative work, correct?
Yes, sir. So it will still be positive
Which
because
if you
BC is
remove
over
the negative
is
part, you are
dominating.
left with area of triangle, right? Yeah.
Yeah, very positive.
And area of triangle clockwise positive. I have told you that even that clockwise will get you positive work. So area of triangle will get us work and it will be positive on denomination. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
So work done we know. Let us move to the third and the last part, which is as you move from B to C, what is happening to temperature? As you move from B to C, any one of you, as we move
Sir,
from
it's
B
2V
to
naught.
what is your take on temperature?
Sir, it is decreasing. We have already calculated so TB and TC.
Okay, that means through and through it is decreasing. Please
Not true.
be
Sir, no.
careful here. Please be careful, dear. Nobody is to poke you in examination hall. You have got 4 points. You can go high and drop, or you can go low and rise, correct?
Okay,
So
yeah. So
how
I not take that.
only 1 point? Getting it?
Okay,
You are
sir.
positioned
Yeah.
only on points. Yes, of course. Temperature of C is less than temperature of B, correct? But it may
Yes.
be possible that temperature went down and then did rise, correct?
Yes, sir. So I not take that into account. I forgot.
Avoid dismissive of it. Don't discount on any which can be a possibility. So as we move from B to C, what is happening to temperature? It falls and rises, it rises and falls. What is happening? That is what we are to find here. And in IIT, as it was given to you, I'm back to the IIT one. As it was given to you 3 V naught, so temperature of B and C were to read the same. Then they ask you the same question. What is happening to temperature? Is it highest temperature is what they ask basically on. What is the highest temperature or lowest temperature? So what must have happened? It must have risen and then fallen, or fallen and then reclaimed, correct?
Yeah.
So that was reclamation there. Here there is no reclamation because it is anyway less. We have 2 P naught V naught by NR. Yet we are not known to what happens midways. So why was IIT question easier to answer? Now I'll let you why was IIT question easier to answer. Temperature over here and temperature over here being same, correct?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
As you move from B to C, pressure is decreasing, volume is increasing, correct? As you move from B to C, pressure is decreasing, volume is increasing, correct, dear?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And temperature is P naught V naught by NR, correct? Temperature is, for any point, temperature will be PV by NR. Let me say PV by NR, correct?
And
Any
yeah.
point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
And temperature will be PV by NR. Say me yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So NR being constant, it depends on the product of P and V.
Yes, sir.
Depends on the
Yeah.
product of P and V. So suppose you move on a line and X is increasing, Y is decreasing. Here X is increasing and Y is decreasing. Then where will you get the product maximum? You move on a straight line. On that straight line, X is increasing and Y decreasing. So where will you get the product of X and Y maximum? Midpoint, correct here?
Point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Midpoint.
Yeah, when they
So in IIT they got you that product of PV is same at B, product of PV is same at C, and as you move from B to C, pressure is decreasing and volume is increasing. So where will the product be maximum? Of course, you would have figured that product will be maximum at the midpoint, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And then accordingly the answer will be, you can check over here, if it is 3, if it is 3, then what will be the product? What will be this point? 3 by 2. Correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
It is 3. If it is 3, midpoint, how much will it be? 1.5? What will
Yeah.
be the product answer? 3 P naught V naught by 2 into 3 P naught V naught by 2. That is 9 P naught V naught by 2. Check it out, check it out.
Yes.
P naught is P naught. I want
Yes, sir.
midpoint.
Yes, sir. Understood. Yeah.
Midpoint 3 by 2 V naught, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And what will be this midpoint? 3 by 2 P naught, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the
Wait,
answer will
wait.
be 3 by 2 V naught into 3 by 2 P naught whole divided by NR, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 9.
So that was simple. We would have got from there 9 P naught V naught by 4 NR, correct?
Yeah, but here
Yeah.
it can be any point between
Yeah.
B and C.
Here is being changed, and that is what they do nowadays. They change it. They change it, they get it as any other number. We have taken it to. Then what you will do? Then this principle will not apply. Getting there? Then this
Mm.
principle won't apply. What we do then? What we do then? We write equation of line A, B, BC. Right? We write equation of line BC. Getting it there?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Right? Pressure is equal to, now what will be slope? Firstly negative. And how much will it be equal to? See for yourself. 2P naught by V naught. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, tan
Yeah, yeah,
theta.
yes. Yes, sir.
P naught into V plus C. Correct? C is a constant. We need to find here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here pressure is P naught, volume 2 V naught. Let me write that. Pressure is P naught for C. I'm using for C. Pressure is P naught minus of 2 P naught V naught as it is, and volume is 2 V naught plus C. Correct?
Yes,
P
sir.
naught V gone. What do we get from here? P naught plus 4 P naught. Right? Check it out.
Yeah.
Is it? So
Yes,
C is
sir.
how much to us? 5
5.
P naught. We write it over here to get the complete the equation. P is equal to minus of 2 P naught V naught into V plus 5 P naught. Getting it?
Yes,
Now
sir.
the equation
Yes,
is
sir.
its entirety. Here. Now the
Yes, sir.
equation is entirety. Got it? You would have taken the other point as well. You would have taken B as well. Okay. I have taken C. You can just suppose this equation in B. Please be careful. Their pressure is 3 P naught and volume is V naught. Place it over here. You get the value of C the same. Of course, should be same. Correct, dear?
Yeah.
So first we get the
Yes.
value. After of getting the value, we are into totality of this equation. This equation now in its totality is to reflect everything. This is in pressure for now. Though I don't want it to be in pressure. Reason? I have to find temperature, right?
Mm.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
We do, we use PV is equal to nRT. Changing
Yes, sir.
pressure, we write pressure is equal to nRT by V. Let us place it over there. N RT by V goes to that side. Minus of 2 P naught by V naught V square plus of 5 P naught V. Getting it here?
Yes, sir.
And now you know what to do. Only mechanics left, which is for temperature to be maximum or minimum, dt by dv must be 0, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
For temperature maximum or minimum, dt by dv should be
Zero.
0. Got it, yeah?
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
this is the principle which we need to adopt if there is any change which is inevitable. They will change it. They are into that murky business of changing nowadays. So please be very careful. If this is change, you cannot use the IITJ principle. You'll have to go by straight line equation, ending up with equation in TV, thereby differentiating to get maxima or minima. You don't have to bog yourself with whether it will relate to maximum or minimum because it is to be so juxtaposed. Is it okay? Are
Yes,
you
sir.
getting it? That's what we have
Yes,
got
sir.
to understand of physics.
Yes, sir.
They generally just opposed to whatever they are asked being. So just differentiate it once, equate it to 0, you get temperature from here. Got all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or
Sure,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
fine then, I'm keeping to this today, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 51 or 15
Uh,
minutes class today. Thank you,
so,
class. Yeah, yes,
Thank you,
Vedant.
sir.
so can you upload the heat videos on YouTube? I have missed
Have
one
I not
class.
uploaded? Is it
No,
not
sir.
uploaded?
No, sir. No, sir. They're not.
Okay, I'll check. Check and upload.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.